Hi guys, so this is the long-awaited paint reveal video. If you're new to our channel, my name is Meg and this channel follows my motorcycle journeys. So Cameraman and I were both interested in having some paint work done on our bike. The issue was both that we had some damage, so we weren't looking to do a complete color change on our bikes, but we wanted to do some touch-ups because they were looking a little rough, and we don't like our bikes looking a little rough. The challenge is that Michael and I ride all year. If you watch our channel, you know that. We live in Maryland, and even though we get a lot of snow and sometimes ice, I don't think we've ever had to go longer than 2 or 3 weeks without being able to ride. That being said, we ride with heated gear when it's really cold, or else at least I ride with heated gear. Michael has heated gear, which he likes, but he won't wear it unless it's frigid. So like 30s, maybe 40s if we have a long ride. But we have Gerbing to thank for that. So if you're in the market for heated gear, check out Gerbing heated gear because they have some quality stuff. We have some review videos on that if you want to go back and take a look at those. But so there's no real good time for us because we are trying to ride all year. So that makes it more difficult. But if you guys have seen our last couple episodes or follow our Instagram page, you'll know that we were in California riding dirt, which we absolutely loved, but I don't know if our subs liked it because those videos weren't some of our more popular videos, but we don't care because we had a blast. So hopefully if you are somebody who enjoys dirt bikes, you'll go back and check those out. If not, you're in luck because we're back to our regularly scheduled Harley content or motorcycle on the road in general. I mean, I test ride all sorts of bikes. So, not always strictly Harleys, but Michael and I both ride a Harley. So we're back to that content, and we figured that we would do, we had planned to take you guys with us when we dropped our bikes off and also see some other local paint shops, but folks weren't really up for letting us tape, which sort of stunk. So we didn't really have that in our before video. But I did take you on a little before tour of the bikes, and in a second, I am going to show you some bikes from some folks that are subscribers and Instagram followers. I asked if people had unique paint jobs to go ahead and shoot me a picture, and we would feature them in the video, so you'll see some of those. And you will also see a photo of my bike before I painted it this last time, before we had the recent work done. So I think that you guys will enjoy that. And I am hopeful that some of you guys, if you're in the market to get your bike painted, will check out Sean Glass, who painted our bikes, and see if maybe he could do some work for y'all. So stay tuned, and I promise that next video I will do some live vlogging with my helmet. I'm so bad at that. It's just frustrating, and you all know I prefer the half helmet. I'm still working on that, so stay tuned. We're also going to do a video on communication devices so you can hear me and Michael, him mostly, yell at me while we're riding. Are we on now?
Yep.
All right. So, y'all. Yes, I realize I'm wearing chaps and a cutoff shirt. I had a thermal over top of it because it was like 35 degrees this morning, but now it's 65. So we've been talking, and we did a video beforehand that, let's be honest, it kind of sucked because everybody bailed on me and didn't let me tape things. But we did a video before we left for California saying that we were getting our bikes painted because we thought it was a good time to get our bikes painted while we were going to be gone so that we didn't miss much riding, because y'all know that Michael and I don't like to miss a lot of riding, and we ride all year. So there's never really a good time to take our bikes in, but I thought this was the best time because we were going to be in California for 6 days. However, we got back. There was still some stuff to be ironed out with the bikes, and it rained all week, and it was in the 40s a lot of the days, 50s, which is ridiculous. Anyway, we are back. It is finally nice this week. We're going to take you guys on a lot more adventures, and we're here to unveil our paint jobs. So before I take you for a little tour of our paint jobs, there's a little history. Kind of loud in there. Sorry.
Okay. Let's move it over this side.
Yeah, I don't want to show anyone anything just quite yet.
Okay.
All right. So I bought in 2020, the first year that the Lowrider S was out. I think it was called Barracuda Silver. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Is that what it was called? Lowrider S. And I'm a red girl, and I've always been a red girl, and I like red cars, and I like red everything. Like, clothes, makeup, the whole thing.
Everything.
So I had, my first bike was an 883, a Sportster that was red. I think that was called Wicked Red, which, is fitting. Sometimes I'm positively pleasant and wonderful. Anywho's, so then when I went to trade that in, I wanted another red bike. I test rode most all of the Softails that were available to me. And the Lowrider S was my favorite. It felt like the controls were in a good place, but it wasn't red. And I know all y'all that are about performance are going to be like, who cares? But I'm a girl, and I'm a girly girl, and I care about color.
And it's your motorcycle.
That's right. So the very first thing I did after buying it was get it painted red. And for people that have been following me for a long time probably know that I had a guy by the name of Sean Glass, and he has a page on Instagram. So if you're in Maryland and you need paint work done, I would highly recommend going to Sean because he's really done a great job for us twice. But it's called Glass Paintworks, and I'll put the name of it in the description and a link to his Instagram page. But I think, 9 days after I picked up the Lowrider S that was silver, we took it to Sean and had it painted red. I did not have an emblem or a decal at the time. I shortly thereafter got a decal from Mongo's Custom Accents, I think they're called, on Facebook. And he did a really nice job. He designed the decal, he sent it to me, I put the decal on. But I only put it on one side because I wasn't sure how to feel about it. So that was a year and a half-ish about that I put that on there. And it was starting to really come off. And then there was also a mishap. Everybody asked if Michael and I were going to Daytona this year, and we didn't, but we went last year, and we took our trailer. And he strapped the bikes in initially, and then we made a stop. And I went back there to check on things, and I messed with the straps. And, next thing you know, only on my bike, not his, we went around a sharp curve, and bam, my bike came out of the chuck and hit his bike, and there was damage. A lot of people didn't know that. It was on the bottom of the fender. It was kind of hard to see. So I showed you guys in that previous video where the damage was, but I wanted to get that fixed, and I was having issues where every time that we would wash my tank, the decal was starting to come off, and it was just looking cheesy, so I just had to do something about it. Couldn't let her look like that. So we took him in for some paint work. Also, while we were in, also my fault. Seems that everything in this scenario is my fault, but also my fault. The back of Michael's bike on the fender, because we had put some of my bags on there before without any protection, before we had a good seat and system down, before we had good luggage. How about that? Which we got more luggage, and I'm so excited to test it out and show you guys. Saddlemen hooked us up again, and they are so awesome. So stay tuned for that in the next couple weeks. Anywho's, so I had rubbed
She wants to talk to you.
his fender all the way down to the paint. So we thought that we needed to get his fender repainted, and we might add some accents. On the other side?
Yeah, I'm 85, and I just...
No, I understand. Or you couldn't get it popped out. Yep.
I don't have the strength to do that.
It's all good, hon.
If you need help, let us know.
You're welcome.
All right, sorry guys. Brief interruption. We are helping someone that needs a little help. So, we're going to take you for a tour now of the paint. Everybody asked about my paint color, and it is a Chevy color, not a Harley color. Sean, I think, worked for a Chevy dealer, so he has access to a bunch of different colors. those of you who've been following closely will know that I never had an emblem or anything on this side. So yes, we did just wash them. They were filthy and dirty condition. So this was the design of the decal that I had, and I asked Sean to stencil it on. So he did, and so this side is not naked anymore.
Yeah. And then you have this painted on this side, not because before it was stenciled.
Before that was a decal.
Now stencil.
It's a stencil. So we were having issues washing it because it was like coming up.
Yeah.
The other place was my fender under here had gotten bent in and was rusting, and so that's completely fixed.
Nice work.
So that's good. And now the thing that we didn't tell you guys about, but I think if you're fans of our channel you'll really appreciate, was he redid Michael's fender, and we decided to go. A lot of you have said he needs some more green accents because he got the green Saddlemen seed, and then he had some pinstriping done, which we showed you guys before on the side of his tank that was green. So we decided that it would be fun to do a little Bigfoot. If you guys watched our Bigfoot episode, you know Michael loves Bigfoot. So Cameraman's bike has a little green accent plus little Bigfoot vibe going.
Yeah. Just saying, leave me alone, guys. That's all he's saying. Let me be.
So, at any rate, and you know, also one of our channel mottos, which is just live life and don't give any F's what people think about you. And so there's Bigfoot right
He obviously don't care. No one can find him.
That's right. So anyway, we're really excited. One, to have our bikes back. We were missing them so much. And two, for our new paint jobs. So if you guys need paint work, definitely talk to Sean at Paint Glass Works, and he obviously does stenciling work. I mean, this is pretty intricate. Mine's pretty intricate, and he did a really great job. So shout out to him.
Thanks,
and
Sean.
now we're back to our regularly scheduled motorcycle content that we haven't been bringing you. We took a break for some dirt bike stuff.
Dirt biking was fun, though.
It was really fun. We had a blast. And I don't even care if those videos didn't do well.
I don't care
we had
either.
So much fun. And that's all that matters.
That's right.
And it's all part of the motorcycle journey. Different kind of motorcycle, but it's fine. But we're planning to do some camping trips. We're planning to go to 2 bike weeks this summer. So we'll be at Laconia and Sturgis. And we're going to take you guys with us. Thanks, guys.
Same. Got some sexy bikes.
So I'm hopeful that you guys liked our paint jobs as much as we did. And I forgot to mention earlier in this video, but we are planning to do a season opening ride where we're going to invite subscribers and followers on Instagram and people from local community groups, from Facebook, and just other bike folks that we know. Anybody who rides is welcome. It's not going to be a strictly Harley thing. Some people ask me that. So I'll be posting the details to that shortly. We were just trying to get a date together. We would love to see some of y'all. As I mentioned, we are from Maryland, so the ride will be out of Maryland. We will likely do some of it in our hometown in Carroll County. So I hope that you guys will stay tuned, and we'll put those details out soon. And we look forward to seeing some of you guys, hopefully this year, riding at bike weeks. And if you guys have suggestions for content, let us know. Thanks so much for your support, guys. You guys are the reason that we are able to continue to go on fun motorcycle adventures. So please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe and continue to follow our journey. Until next time, guys, ride safe.